Hey Leo, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from June 14th through the 16th, 2024. This is for Leo, last shuffle for Leo. Let's see what's going on. So we have Ascendant Masters here, we have New Beginnings, and we have Conflict here. So this is telling me here with the Ascendant Masters over the whole reading. It's talking about what you know to be true, what you've learned, this is speaking about your core beliefs, this new beginning of a conflict. It's very interesting because they're saying that you're going through this cycle where it's like you may be changing the way that you believe what you believe. I know how that sounds, okay, but I don't know what parameters. Someone believes in themselves. This is very interesting, right? Sorry. Okay, yeah. New beginnings with the Two of Swords. You have Judgment here. Oh, wow. Ace of Cups with this conflict. Oh, conflict. This is a new conflict, Spirit. Oh, gosh. Not another conflict, Leo. Leo. The spirit of, it seems like you're confident in yourself. This is about saying that you believe that a lot of things, the blessings in your life, the answers are within you. A lot of you are going to act based off of your internal compass, your internal compass, what you know to be true. A lot with the King of Wands here, but with New Beginnings, Two of Swords, Judgment, Ten of Pentacles, Temperance. The New Beginnings energy talks a lot about how there's a cycle you're going through. It's out of your control. You may feel like your back is against the corner, but something is happening again. Something's coming back again. This time you're going to be ever patient. There's a patience here. There's a realization that there needs to be a balance here, right? It's very interesting because they're showing a balance. They're showing you realizing that you got to stay the same, right? You've got to maintain, stay that, yeah. You may realize that your true, this is about believing in yourself, Leo, knowing that your truest will be done. Your truest will, what's within you will be done, right? Oh, wow, that's very interesting here. Okay, so let's just go further. So we have peace. Well, we have conflict with the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands. This conflict is about going head first or straight forward into a new beginning. The conflict in this new beginning is that it's fast. Something comes in really quickly. Things happen fast for you over the weekend. It might be like boom, 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 right? Oh my gosh. And then you have peace with the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Your intention here is get out of your own head. I think that it's very important that you do get out of your own head. Think about what you spend your time focusing on mentally. What preoccupies your thoughts? Spirit wants to ask this because there's a need. There's something about you feeling settled finally, or the energy is ripe for you to feel settled finally. Some of you may have felt uneasy in a worst case scenario environment. A lot of the energies that you have been encountering for some time have required you to be very patient, and it's repetitively patient to the point where you may be known as someone who's very nice, very easygoing, very patient. And this new beginning, though, is saying that now you see that your patience pays off. You get out of a situation that was really tough. You may realize that your situation isn't as bad as you thought to, and making your peace with it's like making your intention is to be not necessarily distant, but no matter what, life is getting better for you. It's like it's a progress. There's a progress, and life is getting better for you. That gives you a lot of peace, and it gets you out of the funk that you've been in. I see a Leo who's been in a funk. When you have free time, you're thinking about all the stuff that's got you trapped, all the things that has you in a corner, all the times that somebody confounded you and put you in a box somewhere. And it may have consumed the way everything. It may have consumed every single aspect of your life, everything that you were doing. And it was very difficult, it seems like, to make any kind of decision here. uh, it was like you kept going through the same thing over and over and over again. You may have felt that way, to the point where you were like, oh my gosh, I'm stuck in a loop. I'm stuck and trapped in this situation, especially if it is, if this is about a person or a relationship, or a person or relationship, really. Love, rekindling a love. You may have felt like we're always going through the same thing, and I'm getting to a point where I'm not sure that patience is enough. I'm not sure that love is enough. There's something about that going on here, making your peace with realizing your situation isn't that bad. What it is that you're coming into your own. You're discovering your inner strength. You're discovering your inner strength here, and you realize that the answers are within you. You are your own wise man. You know what I'm saying? Listen to yourself. You should have a conversation with yourself. This is the energy of a Leo that needs to stand in the mirror and talk to oneself. But really talk to oneself. Really answer yourself. Ask questions and really let your body answer. Let your spirit answer. I don't know if you ever do this, but when I was doing, I used to do tapology. I don't even know that. I don't think that's what it's called. But there are certain pressure points that you tap in your body that reset certain things in your mind, right? So like if you're going through a series of like grief stricken situations, you've been betrayed quite a bit, you have painful memories that have been kind of plaguing you, you can't stop thinking about. I actually went through this course, and I can't remember what it was called, because this was like in 2014, when I went through something quite devastating. And I lost someone I really, I leaned on this person, and it was like a series of losses for me during that time. So you would think of whatever it is, and then you would tap certain pressure points, but I can't remember what they were, because that's like 10 years ago. But it worked. You think about it, you bring it to the forefront. You bring up the memory and the feelings and all the pain, everything, and then you tap these pressure points, and it reroutes your brain. So that too, and then asking yourself questions, your body actually answers them. So if you stand feet planted on the ground, you're loose. I don't remember the space between your legs, but between your knees and all that stuff, there's a certain, like, you stand in a certain position. Basically it's more like a relaxed state, and then you ask yourself questions, and you allow your body to naturally fall forward or backward, right? It's almost like you're a natural pendulum. And forward is yes, backwards is no. And these are things Spirit's asking you to do, right? To ask yourself questions, or stand in the mirror and really look yourself in the eye, high five yourself. I know how corny this sounds. And then really ask yourself these questions. Talk to yourself. Because they're saying that the answers are within you. If they're within you, what does that mean? You got to talk to yourself, right? You got to communicate with yourself. Let yourself lead the way. Now, I know how that sounds. It sounds very arrogant and very Leo-esque, but that's not really what this is, right? We all come here. We are a galaxy within each other, within ourselves, right? If they say that we are created in His image, and you know who we mean, Source, God, Allah, whatever, whoever you call this, right? Our Creator. If you are made in that image, what does that say? You have answers. You have answers inside. Happy success, all of us do. Some of us hear the call and some of us don't, right? Some of us hear it and don't answer. Some of us hear it and answer and jump forward. This is your time. Jump, right? Happy success is the star and Hierophant. I can't make this up. And I'm looking at I wasn't looking at this. I'm just looking around. Now that I look at this, I'm like, holy crap. Happy success with the star and Hierophant tells me that you, Leo, this is a weekend, the first time I've ever seen in a long time, if at all, where, Leo, you are at a place where you can truly reach a level of healing that you've been fighting for and striving for such a long time. I'm happy to see this. I actually feel a little bit like teary-eyed a little bit about that. This is a consciousness or an awareness that you can be like happy about where you are and where you're going. You're on the right path. That's another validation here. You're on the right path. You can rest assured that you're on the right path. Especially if you find yourself realizing that you just want peace, that you just want to be who you are and to be in a peaceful place, not to be trapped anywhere, not to be have the wool pulled over your eyes. You just want to be good. You just want to be at peace. You want to be on your path. I see a Leo who's just like, look, I'm me, I'm here. I just want to be where I'm meant to be, and I want to be around the people I'm meant to be around. I don't want to be in anything other than what's meant for me. Right? And I want to be self-assured in that. The Spirit is saying, do those things. I'm not even going to continue to harp on it, right? But do those things that I suggested. I kid you not. I don't know why. I haven't thought about those things in a while, because it was like years and years ago. But this is coming back up. They're saying that you're going to, as soon as you start doing things like this, right? Realizing that there's answers within you, realizing that that you haven't been wrong, that who you are is you're right on target, or you're on the right path. Things move quickly for you. Before you know it, things fall into place. The Two of Swords promises that, so is temperance. There's a supreme balance, a divine balance that occurs in your life. All of a sudden you feel healed, you may feel rejuvenated. I'm seeing a Leo who may feel recovered from whatever it was. If you were going through something medically, physically, going through something, or just feeling just tired. Just like, oh my gosh, I keep going through the same thing. You're going to feel refreshed, recovered. I see someone healing, right? All ways, mentally, emotionally, physically, I see healing. It's within you. Start asking those questions. Honestly, the question when you're standing and you allow your body to sway like a pendulum on its own, that right there, that one was always accurate for me. That was before I even really tapped into this gift here, and that was really what opened my mind up more, right? Because I was heavily religious at certain points, and that was, one of the things that they were like, oh, beware of that, beware of, those things. And I'm like, well, if God made everything, then this is also good. That means that he gave us indicators within ourselves, and that was a gift to help us to discern and use free will, the free agency that we were given. But I digress. See, try this out. If I could find the link, if I can remember to do so, I may just add it to those things. I can't remember what it's called. Tap method. It's when you tap, like there's certain pressure points, like you might use your wrist to do here, and tap, and before you know it, it's like it redirects certain things in your body, and it works. It's proven, So anyway, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Sagittarius, or another Leo or Aries, right? So you could be dealing with an Aries, Taurus cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.